but your preparation, Lucy, that you went through to inhabit this woman's existence, and you know, the most obvious thing that someone might ask about would be, you know, the dialect coaching that you must have had. I mean, it really, I mean, you disappeared into the role. I mean, people know you for these big budget films, and this small film is, on some level, probably the most wondrous work you've ever done.
It's actually the most intimate I've ever been with a role, because I was able to bring my community and my background. My parents are immigrants, and you know, when I grew up in the household, we didn't speak English. So until I went to public school and then stumbled through an immersive, you know, I guess, language course by going to public school and then trying to catch up. I felt like I was always trying to catch up. And so the way that Irene had to be absolutely authentic, so that nobody would see, you know, something else that they might have, you know, seen me in before, so that we could really like respect this, you know, this, well, I guess make the story as clear as possible and not kind of distort or filter the lens, because it's so important to fall into this family, understand, you know, the marginalization that she was in. And also, I think there's a very silent undercurrent of, you know, the healthcare system and how it didn't work for her. I mean, there's a lot of different layers that we don't talk about but exist, and I think that is something that we all struggle with, whether we speak the language or not. Like, you know, when you go in there and you don't understand something, which is, you know, any medical term I'm not familiar with. I mean, I played a doctor, but I'm not a doctor. You know what I mean? So like, I only know what I've learned or had to look up. So I can't imagine when I've seen my parents growing up not really completely understanding everything that's going on. And I think that as a child of immigrants, you become the parents. So there's a lot of responsibility as a child to try to make up for what your own parents may not understand, you know, so you end up being, you know, growing up very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, this is an important film, and I think just as a warning to people who have just seen it, the story will stay with you. I mean, for weeks after, I found myself reflecting on Irene and Shou and their tragic story.